Hello, Smooth Andy coming at you. Fuck yeah. Whenever I do an Onision video, they usually get 1,000 or more views, and I usually pick up a few dozen subscribers. Every once in a while, I'll pick up 100 or so, like depending on what it is. And I'm not really a shit on Onision channel. I don't really do a lot of videos on Onision because I find him to be very basic and boring. So usually whenever I pick up a lot of subscribers off of an Onision channel, I like to follow it up with a pro-Trump video to kind of weed out some of the people that are going to be, you know, fans of mine from people that are going to be fans of me shitting on Onision. So, we're talking Trump.
Let's talk impeachment.
First of all, nice touch. I just want to start off by saying very nice touch. Some of you might not get it. Those of you who do, nice touch.
Everyone else is.
He is impeachable.
Impeach him. We have to start an impeachment investigation.
Wait, we're talking about impeaching the guy who said this.
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters.
Yeah, because saying that isn't the same as doing that.
Considering all the stuff Trump's gotten away with already, he might actually be right.
No, he can't really seriously get away with murder in broad daylight. No.
My name is Jeff.
But losing public support is one thing. When it comes to facing impeachment, though, it takes more than you might think.
Does it take more than you might think to oust the leader of the free world? That's difficult. Huh. Go figure.
My name is Jeff.
For starters, it depends on who controls Congress.
All right, get ready for it. Get ready for that shit. That fucking shit right there. The Lacey says, what is it? About SJWs you don't like. This fucking shit right here. Stupid shit followed with this. Yeah, fucking that just condescending horse shit. Like, why doesn't everything just go my way? Why can't it all just go my way? Well, because you're fucking retarded.
Impeachment is less about criminal or legal actions and more about political will, and we have history to prove it.
No, it's about criminal actions. If you commit a crime, you get convicted of it, or trial for it, you know, that seriously damages your presidency. It's committing crimes. That's it.
Andrew Johnson was hit with impeachment proceedings in 1868 when he was accused of violating the Tenure of Office Act by removing the Secretary of War, who disagreed with his policies at the time.
See, it's a crime.
Really though, the Republican-dominated Congress felt Johnson's Reconstruction policy was going too easy on southern states.
I just want to point out that the Republicans were defending the slaves. Like, it doesn't really have anything to do with what we're talking about, but she brings it up, so fucking, I might as well point it out.
Letting them do things like preserve systems of slavery without actually calling it that. Guess impeachment didn't really help there.
Goddamn Democrats.
Next up was Republican President Richard Nixon, who lied about his role in the Watergate scandal.
Which is called perjury, which is a crime.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
The second part of that was true.
Here again, I just want to point out, it's pretty awesome that she at least recognized that a white man earned like something. You know, that's pretty cool. So 10 points for Slytherin.
He resigned before he could get impeached because not only did Democrats control the House and the Senate, he lost support within his own party. So he peaced out early because he knew he was going down.
Yeah, because he knew that he had committed a crime.
Then there was good old Bill Clinton, who capped off the 90s with this gem.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Which is perjury, which is a crime.
He was a Democratic president impeached by a Republican majority Congress. But none of these presidents were ultimately removed from office by impeachment.
Which is true. That is true.
After the House of Representatives votes, 2/3 of the Senate is needed to remove the president for real. And in Johnson's and Clinton's cases, there weren't enough Senate votes.
Goddamn Democrats.
Another reason why impeachment is so hard to pass is because it's open to interpretation.
No. I mean, it's open to interpretation as much as pretty much everything is open to interpretation, but, you know, like it's pretty basic, you know. At its base level, it's pretty straightforward.
Congress's interpretation.
Yeah, that's their job. to see if the gray areas, if the tricky little subjects, if they fall within the structure of the Constitution one way or the other. That's their purpose.
Based on the Constitution, impeachable acts are treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors.
That's right. Crimes. Like, crimes. You gotta commit a crime.
It's a phrase our founding fathers threw into the Constitution at the 11th hour. They were like, hey wait, we need a way to get rid of a president who abused his powers. But high crimes and misdemeanors could mean anything.
See, no. It means high crimes and misdemeanors. Like, yeah, I think you're thinking of misdemeanors as like traffic tickets, but the high also goes in front of misdemeanors. High crimes, high misdemeanors. Like, these are, you know, if the president gets pulled over because he goes through a stop sign, that isn't an impeachable offense. It is the misdemeanor, but it's not fucking impeachable. Like,
from
murder's a crime. Yes, that's it.
To obscenity.
See, no, that obscenity is not a crime.
My name is Jeff.
It's vague on purpose.
It's actually it's not really vague. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Bribery, whatever the other thing was, which was a straightforward term. High crimes and misdemeanors. It's not as whatever.
And unfortunately for us, it's up to Congress to decide what the hell that means.
Yeah, like what they've been doing for, over 200 years now.
Kind of like how they decided to take away healthcare from millions of people.
See, that's another funny thing. Just because the healthcare isn't free, or the insurance isn't free, or because it's not going to be based off of whatever government thing, that doesn't mean that the healthcare no longer exists for those people. Like, it doesn't mean that they're just never going to be treated for anything again because they don't have. You can get healthcare. Like, healthcare is out there. You go to the doctor, and whether you have insurance or not, they'll still treat you. Like, because
My name is Jeff.
No big deal. Impeaching the president is going to be less about what TV pundits say or which hashtags go viral. It's going to depend on whether our Republican-controlled Congress has enough political incentive, or backbone, to turn against their own party's president.
Actually, what matters is whether or not he commits a crime and gets convicted of that. If he commits a crime and gets convicted of that, then they can impeach him. But just because you don't like him or don't like his policies or whatever, that's not good grounds to impeach a president. Because a lot of people didn't like Obama and he didn't get impeached. So good luck with that shit. I hope you guys still keep fighting the good fight, because while you're worrying about this dumb horse shit, the fucking real problems still continue to rage on, and fucking assholes.